All right, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem. Rakakorash, the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim. Wa'akwath, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Another video of the Spirit. Your brother Malak from GMS Detroit. Hey, this one right here. How many wake-up calls does a nigga need? Right? What else does the so-called white man have to do and or say to you Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? What else does he have to do to you, say to you, for you to understand that he doesn't like you, that the American dream does not include you, freedom and liberty for all does not include you, white Jesus did not have you in mind. You need to abandon your hope in Babylon and in this society. All right, and so with this video, I just have a handful of clips of seeing, our people just simply getting shitted on just for being alive. And some of them were trying to do some good. At least the first one I'll start with, right? So-called good, according to what these people understand of the world. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter what status you get to. The so-called white man, the biblical Edomites, are the enemies of the Israelites. That is why in this world, no matter what is done or said between us, there will always be that hatred between us. And nothing can take that away. Let's start with this one.
Bro, in America is so crazy, especially as a professional. So imagine you on a flight. Why are we being... Bro, being a black in America is so crazy, especially... Bro, being a black in America is so crazy, especially as a professional. So imagine you on a flight, headed home, and over the intercom, they say they need medical personnel. And you are so what do?
So that badge said RN, registered nurse.
I think it's your duty, you hop up to go assist in the emergency. You hit the aisle, and they say, no, sit down. It's the flight attendant, sit down. And you like, what? So, but you yell, I'm a nurse. And they say, oh. And instead of allowing you to get to the situation, you get interrogated on your credentials. Where do you work? What specialty are you in? Are you LVN or RN? I'm like, hold on. Would you like me to sit back down and put my noise cancellation AirPods on? Because I will. I'm here to do my duty and serve society. So then finally, you get to the situation. You help the person that just had a seizure. We land. The paramedics come get them. And guess what? Those same people that was interrogating me, like I was impersonating a nurse, doesn't say thank you, doesn't say nothing. It's act like nothing ever happens, sends you right back to your county. Bro.
Why would you expect your enemy to say thank you? That's you niggas' problem. Never trust thine enemy. You've been horribly brainwashed in this society. Fit in, right? Learn how to speak, get a good job. You'll prosper, you'll be loved and accepted. And it's not true, y'all. That's not true for us. If that was true, we wouldn't be in this position. There's niggas who have degrees. There's spics who have degrees. There's Native Americans who have degrees. Who like that young man, had his face shaved clean, right? Don't use any so-called curse words. Walk straight like a piece of paper. It doesn't matter. There will always be that in-between between us and them. They will never accept us. We will never accept them. They will never let you reach the upper echelons of society. They will never give you love and genuine interaction based off merit and morality. These people have no merit. They have no morality. They're evil and they hate you, Jacob. So when will you realize that and stop loving your fucking enemy? When are you niggas gonna stop loving your fucking enemy? Right now, they are beating, macing, tasing, and chasing you Latinos down in the street. And some of you motherfuckers are still running around with your head up the so-called white man's ass. What more do they need to do to you? Next clip. God damn. Would you? That is Now I know a lot of y'all seen this already, and this will be the clip or the thumbnail. This dude's a whole football player, right? About to go out and get down, and that cop shoulder shucked his ass. Had to put him in his place. Why? To put you in your place, boy. Don't you forget who you are. I don't give a damn if you run that ball and make money. You's just a nigga. And that is the mentality that all of these people express. Some of them express it aggressively, like here, and some of them do it passive aggressively. They'll look at you when you enter into their store, right? They'll hurry up and call the police if you're walking around for too long. They find you suspicious, a Karen, right, or kin. They hate you. There's nothing you can do to persuade them otherwise, and it is biblical, y'all. We go back to Genesis. Jacob and Esau came out the womb against one another. We will never be at peace. Genesis 25. We'll start at 23. It says, and Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. So we're 2 different kinds of people, 2 different mannerisms, 2 different ways of life. One is going to be stronger than the other. And who obviously is stronger? Us, the Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, right? And the elder shall serve the younger. Esau came out first, right? And this is twofold. You know, we had him in captivity in the time of David and Solomon, then he broke away. But then we will soon get him in captivity going into the kingdom. And that'll be a wrap for him, right? These people, y'all, they're completely backwards from us. They're different, and they hate us because we're the promised chosen ones, and they're the promised cursed ones. Excuse me, I meant to say promised chosen. They're the promised cursed, right? And what does it go back to even further? Genesis 3:15. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. There is enmity, meaning we're at variance with one another. We are at odds. We have different opinions, and I'm trying to think of a synonym for care. The things that they care about and the things that we care about are 2 different things, which leads to clashing, and this often results physically with somebody dying. The so-called white man has not shied away at the prospects of killing us for thousands of years. He'll justify a reason to kill you, and you shouldn't expect anything less from your enemy, which they've given you plenty and ample evidence that they are your enemy. Dogs and cats don't hang. You go to Sirach 13, y'all. Not Ecclesiastes, Sirach 13. Let me get that right quick. All right, this right here. Yep, Sirach 13. Hey, right here, verse 15. It says, every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor. All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his like. What fellowship hath the wolf with the lamb? So the sinner with the godly. What agreement is there between the hyena and a dog? And what peace between the rich and the poor? None. For these examples, you would come to the logical conclusion, none. We will never agree. These people will never do the right thing behind us. So why do you act surprised when something like this goes down, Jake? Yeah, okay, yes, you was a nigga. Yes, they run. I would have just turned around and sat back down. I wouldn't even hopped on the internet to do a video about it. That's just another normal day in the life of the Israelites. But the problem is with you the problem is with you, Jake, you keep running to the heathen for love, validation, and gratification rather than returning to your God. That is many of you niggas' problem. And you act surprised when you get mistreated in this country. And my thing is, why? These folk have given you every reason to understand that they're not your friend. And y'all be up and surprised. But that's a common trait of our people, y'all. What? They run to the enemy. They run to the heathen. Matter of fact, let me get excuse me. Get this. Hey, right here in Jeremiah 2, we'll actually start up at verse, we'll go right to verse 25, right? This shows you how our people have always ran off to worship the gods of the heathen, right? The idols, and to partake in their way of life rather than sticking to your own given to you by the Heavenly Father. Jeremiah 2 and 25, it says, withhold thy foot from being unshod, meaning stop debasing yourself to run off to be with the heathen and making yourself spiritually naked, right? Diving into sin. It says, in thy throat from thirst, drinking up the waters of the heathen, their way of life, rather than the waters of the truth. It says, there is no hope, no, for I have loved strangers, and after them will I go. And that's the mindset of our people. I have loved strangers, and after them will I go. And so you wonder why shit like this be happening to you. When these people have done nothing but beat on you, mistreat you, demean and belittle you, and what do? Love them harder. Jeremiah 2 and 33. It says, why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. You niggas debase yourself so that you can be accepted of the enemy and the heathen that naturally hate you. And what do you get at the end of the day? All the time, a slap. Who ends up suffering and down bad at the end of it all? You, every time. And you keep running to these heathen, and they keep disappointing you. Hey, we got Ezekiel, right? Oh, you know what? Actually, I might stay in Jeremiah. There was the one I was thinking in Ezekiel, but I just this is a real good one. Oh yeah, these are some good ones in Jeremiah. Y'all type in the word lovers, right? And in this term lovers here, this is referring to the heathen. The fact that our people run to these heathen. Here it is, y'all. You bitching now you got them bitch ass niggas saying the heathen can make it. And look at how the Gentiles can be saved, the actual natural heathen, and look at how they treat you on the earth. When here it is in the scriptures, they're known as your enemies, whom the Israelites have been praying to be delivered from. But now they can make it. And you keep running to them. And when you run to them, they bitch slap you every time. Jeremiah 4 and 30. And when thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do? Though thou clothest thyself with crimson, though thou deckest thee with ornaments of gold, though thou rentest thy face with painting, in vain shalt thou make thyself fair. Thy lovers will despise thee, they will seek thy life. So here it is, you've taken on all these customs and got yourself prettied up like a whore for these heathen, for your natural born enemies. And when you need them most, what will they do? Abandon you. Like they always do. Here it is, a nigga that been a coon all his life. You look at Diddy, y'all. Diddy did all that, all these wicked things. And now look at his ass, hemmed up. You niggas get your nigga wake up call every time and you want to go back to sleep. Right here. Perfect example. White people hate black excellence. And we Israelites, right? Northern and Southern Kingdom.
People, check out this video real quick.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
This is from South Carolina's game yesterday in Texas. The South Carolina player had just scored a touchdown and was walking through the tunnel when the Texas Ranger intentionally shoulder barges him and his teammate. This video is such a great example of whiteness and control culture for the following 3 reasons. 1, it shows how we as white people get our feelings hurt so easily when black people are just out there performing magic. 2, it shows how willing we are to use any authority we may have to engage in violence when we see black excellence. 3, it demonstrates that when we engage in this violence, we then try to blame the person that we've hurt for causing the violence in the first place. White people, as always, we need to be doing much better. I hope this helps.
And they're not going to, and it's not going to help. And here it is, some of you bitch ass niggas, you'll see this video, click on it. See, it's not all white people. Fuck all of them! All of Edom is going to get destroyed. Ain't none of them getting saved. Hassad, your mama's gonna die. God damn it, if ain't nobody said it, I said it. These are your natural born enemies, Jacob, and you keep running to them, and they keep stepping on your hopes and your heart. This same cycle, Jacob. Come on now. Hey, we'll get the next clip and make this turn. Because you had your boy, Officer Tatum, Officer Top Coon, and that son of a bitch, he was at the recent UFC event. You know, here it is, I'm watching the event, enjoying myself, and I see this fucking coon black monkey in the back. He was sitting alone, bitch ass nigga, because don't nobody like you. Anyways, let me let this clip play, man. You know, being a coon don't get you nothing nowhere neither. You know, it just gets you a lonely death. Better ask Jason.
You dare.
This nigga is talking and standing up for Amalek. Yo, even other Edomites don't like Amalek right now. So what do you look like standing up for Amalek? Well, this white man gonna let you know what you look like.
To do such an atrocity to people that I love, people that I respect, people that are chosen by God, you decide to do something
Chosen by God, holy fuck.
like that, you should never have an opportunity to do it again. And it should be an example to everybody in the world that if you ever think about trying something like this, your country will cease to exist.
That sounds like genocide, bro. That's crazy. But you're a Christian though, right? And many of you Christians support that same sentiment. Motherfuckers is hypocrites, dog, I swear.
Kanye said slavery is a choice. This is what he meant. Officer Tatum over here thinking, ooh, I'ma sleep in the big house tonight. No more shack on the plantation. I'ma sleep in Massa's house tonight.
You dare.
Wow, he absolutely clowned the mess out of him.
To people.
He clowned the mess out of him with that one, but he's right. You know, so Jake made all them statements, and what did it get him? What did it get him at the end of all that? Your end wake-up call, right? You said all that, boy. Man, boy, hey, boy, Jake. Like brothers say, you know, we be joking, but brothers said it. If we can get when we get to the kingdom, if our servants are just as half as loyal as you niggas, boy, we'll be. Because you niggas is top flight coons, man. To where even Eve is calling you out for that one, because that was bad. That was bad. They're not your friends, Jacob, and you've been doing all this trying to get their good graces, and they still gonna roll on you. That's not gonna stop them from rolling on you when that time comes, and that's what's so cold about it, y'all. When 70 AD happened, you don't think no coons got washed up in that, huh? You don't think no coons got drilled out in that, got tossed up? Of course they did. Of course they did. And it's always gonna be like that. Let me get another one.
What's your name? What's your name, sir?
Ted. Is he a sub?
What's your name?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your name though?
Oh, yeah, you're good. Okay,
What's your
okay.
name?
Mr. Herring.
Okay. Or are you standing behind me while I was using the bathroom?
Because I don't know who you are, so I
That's
was
weird
asking.
though. You couldn't wait until I came out the stall?
There you go. He looks pretty good, I get it.
I get it, but he's recording.
Oh, yeah.
He was standing behind me while I was using the bathroom. You couldn't
have
wait.
the door closed?
No, I was in there by myself. He couldn't wait till I came out the stall?
He wasn't sure if you were asleep.
Yeah.
Okay, but still, why would he stand behind me while I'm using the bathroom? Y'all don't think that's crazy?
I think he was.
No, they don't think it's crazy.
What happened?
I was using the bathroom, he's standing behind me watching me use the
I'm not a
bathroom.
man, but don't men usually aren't you in the bathroom together? Though? I mean,
Okay, but he's standing. You're who? What's your name?
Y'all, we're in two different atmospheres. They don't think it's crazy because you're a Jake Jigga, and you have no reason to question them. In their minds, you're always guilty. What more needs to happen to you for you to get it? That we're simply enemies. That's how it's been. That's how it's gonna be.
Dead behind me while I'm using the
I mean,
bathroom.
this is a person that works here. He's a
Yeah.
professional. He is not somebody that we question like us. We don't treat people like this. And you,
I was
you look
just-
young.
I was just
He
ask- I was
he's
just asking.
verifying. He was verifying.
So y'all don't think that's weird?
I
A teacher standing behind another
Aren't you
teacher?
another teacher?
Yes, but still, y'all don't think that's crazy?
I do not think that it's. I mean, I'm in the bathroom with other individuals all the time. Yeah.
But you stand behind them while they using the
Do you have
bathroom?
do you have a door? You shut the door?
No, I did not.
Are you at the stall? Are you at the urinal?
Yes.
Okay, urinals. People are behind you, right? When you walk in and out, aren't people behind you?
Okay. Wait, what you say your name was?
It's bizarre.
What's your name?
I would. Please stop recording.
No, tell me your name. What's your name? You're not gonna say your name, sir?
Excuse me.
So your dad behind me while I'm using the bathroom.
This is the person that works here. He's
You would right to add. I mean, when Mr. Hand asked you if you were a student or not, what was your response?
No, I asked him what was he doing, cause he's dead standing behind me while I'm using the bathroom, asking me what's my name or what am I doing. Like what?
Did you respond, I'm a substitute working here today?
No. It's weird he's standing behind me while I'm using the bathroom. I don't know how y'all not seeing that, but it's whatever.
For the sake of peace and not having anything else transpire, you would.
Even Keisha on their side. Why? Because she knows, you know, she's obviously E's #1 pit bull. She now, if this actually played out the way Jake is describing it, right? If you in the bathroom, you look back behind you, and you see a man, you know, he's close enough. The way he's, you know, I could only imagine the Edomite's hips had to be close to the Jake's hips, right? It had to be alarmingly close, which is why he's making a big hoorah about it. And any man with some dignity would too. You know, if I'm using the bathroom, turn around, see dude behind me like that, he's liable to get pressed. You know, he might be waking up in a few. But since you're the Jake, you're the problem, and they're your enemy, of course they'll pretend to be, you know, like nothing's going on and you're crazy. That's how they get down all the time. Are you surprised? You shouldn't be.
Hey, I think it's best if you don't finish out today's subbing here. Just I don't want any issues happening between, you know, the staff members and you, or it's just best probably.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to know his name. You could tell me your name?
And on that, I'm sorry. I was gonna say, so at this point, do you have anything left in the classroom that needs to?
No, I got my stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna ask that you leave the campus.
Okay, that's fine. But he can't tell me his name?
Today, I think.
Let me play one more. The clip heard around the world.
Fuck wrong with you, bitch ass. They chipping out. He chimping out. He said, "What's the issue?" Because I looked at him. Chimping out. He chimping out.
Put that phone down.
Why? You don't like looking ugly?
Put that phone down, bitch ass boy.
Shut up, nigger. Come on, come do something. Come do something. Pull up.
Oh, he got found.
Yeah. Walk up. That's what I thought. They chimping out. They chimping out. Dumbass niggers. Yeah, turn your fucking music down and don't park in the fire lane no more. That's what we're talking about. Don't park in the fire lane no more. Dumbass nigger. Chimping out. Look, they parked in the fire lane, chimping out.
I'm right here.
You better get out of my face.
I'm right here.
Get out of my face, boy. That's what I thought, nigger. That's what I thought, nigger. Dumbass nigger.
You know what the fuck
He's chimping out.
I'm not with none of that.
Look at him, he's chimping out.
Yeah. But just know, you ain't never safe.
I feel pretty safe right now.
I believe you too. I'm proud of you.
You think I'm never safe?
I'm proud of you.
I think the Clarksville Police Department thinks I'm pretty safe.
I don't give a fuck. I mean, at the end of the day, you.
I'm pretty safe.
I just want you to.
You're a
know
nick.
I just want you to know you're a racist.
I'm not a racist.
You're not
I
a
can
racist?
say what I want though.
I'm a.
Yeah, you're a
Hold on.
And stop walking up on my truck like you gonna do some shit.
First of all, I'm right here. Now, hold up. Just go ahead. You got the camera out. You ain't get mine.
Yeah.
So, hey, you know, the famous clip, right? They getting bold, and you niggas are getting stupider. They're straight up telling you how they feel about you, Jake. Free speech patriot, you know. So I guess he's just gonna go around and start calling y'all the N-words, and we'll see what happens, right? Yet all this, and you still run to him. So that's why Yahweh Bashim Yahushua just be letting them whoop y'all ass. We don't be getting dead like that. I'm talking about, you know, brothers in this truth, right? We don't be getting, because we know that this is our enemy, and so we treat him with that necessary caution. Y'all run head over heels into them same Jake who was in that video. If they were to walk past us preaching, they would get you shouting out at us, y'all can't be hateful like that. Shut the fuck up. I was finna call you a hard R, just like he was. God damn it. So Jake, what you gonna do? Who are you gonna side with? Are you gonna side with Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai? Or are you gonna continue to side with your enemy that beats you down every single fucking step of the way? It's time to make a fucking choice in this world, y'all. Get on your side of the line. Are you gonna serve the Lord or not? Many of Jake ain't, so they gonna die. And I'm gonna get one more and I'll end it. We'll go to Isaiah 31:5. These same people you keep putting your trust in that have been oppressing you. Matter of fact, let me just do this real quick. These same people you've been putting your trust in, you're gonna fall over with they fucking ass, Jacob. Just want to see. Yeah. Hey, whoa, well, I know that one in Proverbs 3:31. Let me see if it pops up right quick. Yeah. Envy not thou the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Yep. Hey, Jacob, you keep choosing the oppressor, and he keeps oppressing your silly ass. You know, hey, look, if you're a nail, you don't keep running at the hammer. What's he gonna do to you? He's gonna hammer your ass. He's gonna hammer your ass. You know, now there's a scripture I was gonna go get right here. I just wanted to take a look at that. Isaiah 31:3, excuse me. Our people, you keep running to the enemy. You keep running to your captives, to your captors, and they keep crushing you. And soon you're gonna fall with them. All right, Isaiah 31:3. Now the Egyptians are men and not the power, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that hopeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall all fail together. So you gonna fall with them, and they gonna fall, and that's just what it's gonna be, Jake. I don't know how many more nigga wake up calls you gotta see. I mean, obviously there's gonna be more. That ain't gonna be no end of it until Babylon's destroyed. But many of you, Jake, man, you going out in a sad case, man. You going out in a sad case. These very same people you will argue with us on behalf of, they're literally killing you in front of your face, telling you they hate you, telling you they want you to leave the country. You didn't build nothing, hooply, bloopity bloopity, all this crazy shit they're doing and saying. And you niggas now, you saying they can receive salvation. You'll argue with us. You'll say that we're hateful and shit, but you don't got no smoke for them, and they got all the smoke for you. So that's it, y'all. I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Chachorash, of honors to the elders and apostles. Great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim wa Aqua, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Shalom.